Okay, everybody, I think I am live. Yeah, it looks like I am live. How's everybody doing? It's been a while. I hope I have audio. Let me just test that real quick. Testing if I have audio. Sounds like I do. That's great. So it's been a little while, everybody. I have been absent from anything RC, not just from streaming or building kits. Work got a little bit busy over the summer. I'm a real estate agent, so it was kind of the tail end of the rush to buy and sell a home. And as you know in the news, that the interest rate's gone sky high, and nobody's moving anymore. So I have a lot more free time, and it usually happens every summer. So I have a lot more free time now, and I can kind of get back into RC. I was also suffering from COVID for a little bit there in the middle, so that was unpleasant. I hope everybody is doing well and didn't have to go through that, because it is quite, what's the word I'm looking for? It's quite difficult. So I am trying to get back into streaming, of course, you can see here. And I think the easiest way for me to kind of get back into it right away, I do have some kits I want to finish. I do have some ideas for kits that I want to build, but I think this is kind of the easiest way for me to start streaming again. And lately, I am shopping for a new gaming PC for Christmas. So I started watching a lot of the YouTube channels for the new CPUs, new GPUs, whatnot, what board to buy, AMD, Intel, 4090. I can't afford a lot of that. But so from watching all those channels, I got a lot of inspiration from just keeping up with the news, the format of just news, stream news, YouTube videos, and I thought that would be something that I can bring to RC. Um, it's something I actually know about, something I can probably speak intelligently about, something I'm interested in, and I still get all of the emails from Amain, as you see here, Horizon. I get some emails from Tamiya occasionally, so it's still something that I have interested. Let me just make sure I am not muted, and I'm just showing a blank screen this whole time. All right, so I was showing a blank screen this whole time. Sorry about that. I was on mute. As I was saying, sorry I've been away for a little bit. I was in this over the summer. I'm a real estate agent, and over the summer, usually gets quite busy. People trying to buy and sell their homes. But as you follow the news, the interest rates gone way high, and nobody was doing anything in the last maybe month and a half. So I have time to come back and kind of work on my RC endeavors again, my channel, my stream. So apologize for the absence. Right in the middle there, I was also battling COVID, so I could have been back a little bit sooner. Right in the beginning of September, I caught COVID, and let me tell you, it's very unpleasant. I think I got over it relatively quickly, I think in about a week, but then all of the symptoms like coughing and just allergy-like symptoms kind of kept me away for a little bit longer. But I think I'm well enough to stream now, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to jump back in the scene. I don't have any plans to build any kits. I have a kit I want to finish. I want to finish the Tamiya XV01, the Delta that I the Lancia Delta that I want to finish. I think the kit's almost done. It's just the decals. I even painted it white already. But holiday season is coming up, and like everybody else, I'm looking for a Christmas gift for myself. And I plan on building another gaming PC. And so, while I was down, while I was sick, I watched a lot of YouTube videos on, the CPUs that are coming out, the GPUs that are coming out, like the AMD and the Intel and the NVIDIA cards. So there's a lot of stuff going on in that, and I just really enjoy the format of delivering news about computer components and stuff. And I thought that'd be something that is easy for me to do, easier for me to do, and just kind of pull up what's new in RC, any deals going on, any coupons that I can bring to you if that's something you'd be interested in. And it's a little bit easier for me to do videos like this, just a voiceover. There's no setup. I don't have the greatest setup at home. I'm working on a new workbench setup to build kits again. I got a lot of comments on my YouTube videos, and it's just all positive about how the video series about building a kit, it helps people put together, give them the confidence to try building a kit, and I love those. Those videos don't get a lot of views, but when they do, it's the people that really need it, and I enjoy it so much. I enjoy building those kits so much and bringing them to you. And I'll try to do that again, but like I said, I want to have a better setup. There was a lot of camera shake in the previous streams, and I didn't like that. It kind of drove me crazy to see the camera sway as every time I move the the car from the counter. So I have a more sturdy table, and I'm getting a new setup. Hey, Killer Sandwich. Hey, how are you? I'm sorry, my camera, I'm looking at the screen, the computer I'm streaming from with the Amain website, and then I can't see the chat. The chat is actually to my left, kind of behind me to the left. So I have to look over occasionally to see if there's a chat or not. But I'll now that I know you're here, I'm going to try to turn around a little bit more often. Yeah, I don't know if you heard what I said, but I was just super busy over the summer with work, and then I got COVID, and I finally have some time to work on the hobby that I love again. Oh, good, cool. Appreciate it. So I know you shop a lot on RCs, so this might be stuff you already know, but I wanted to bring a stream or video series just hopefully every Monday and just look at what is available, what's on sale, what's new. There's some stuff that I'm kind of excited about. I hopefully I can afford to buy in the next coming months, but I really want to buy a new gaming PC, so I might need to be a little bit more frugal on the RC side this year. Over the summer too. Yeah, it's too hot. Exactly. We're here in Southern California, and when it's 100 degrees outside, you really don't want to, you know, stand in the sun and run your cars, and that's probably not good for your tires anyway, and your cars. I wanted to. I don't know if you noticed, Sandwich. I noticed on the Tamiya website there's some on-road nitro kits coming early next year. I'm kind of excited about that, and I'll show you when we get there. Yeah, you like to run those cars to the limit. I still hardly drive my cars, but when I do, I just like to drive around the track and try to get as best time I can. I kind of tune for handling more than I do for just just speed. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm sure they're going to be expensive. I mean, the prices haven't been published yet, but I really hope they come with they kind of come with a kind of like an RTR, kind of like the Kyosho's. Uh, the name escapes me for a second. The Kyosho version of the Nitro. Yeah, so let's take a look at that. So why don't we jump in here and take a look at the Amain website. Um, I still get Amain emails every week, probably 2 or 3 times, and Horizon. So I always keep up. So let's take a look at the specials. I'm not going to go through every single one. I'm just going to look at what's interesting to me. I noticed that some stuff was on a pretty good sale. So this Techno, maybe they're coming out with a new one. I don't know, but it looks like, I mean, that's $100 off, $110 off. That looks like a pretty good deal. Always wanted one of those, but now's not the time for me. I also noticed this was like 200 something dollars off. So maybe there's a new RCA coming out. I don't know. But I just know A scale has been really popular. Well, all the scales, everything except 110 has been kind of growing lately. It's great. Come with an engine, or I'm not. I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Not enough mid-level offerings on that. Yeah, I think it does. That's why I think it's going to be not inexpensive. But I still love the Kyosho. I'm sure you do too. I love this body. I actually went to the dealership. I actually was at a Dodge dealership, looking at a Jeep. Looking at a. I was actually looking at a Charger, then a Durango, and then the Grand Cherokee, and also the Wrangler Unlimited. And there just happened to be a Ford Bronco 4-door there that somebody traded in for a real car because the Ford Bronco they bought, I think it was like the inline four turbo and it couldn't tow anything, so they traded it in. I mean, it's kind of sad the state of gasoline engines anymore. I mean, it's and Dodge is abandoning the hot rods. I mean, the muscle cars. They're turning electric also. Last year for the Charger, last year for the Challenger, and I'm super sad for that. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But the Ford Bronco looks really good. The outside looks good. The interior is it's okay. It's not as inspirational or iconic as the Wrangler. So if I had to choose today which one to buy, like for real, 1-to-1 car, I would probably still buy the Wrangler. I really loved the Bronco when it was being hyped up, but then I sat in one and it just wasn't. It just didn't feel. I don't know how to describe it. It just didn't feel as good as the Wrangler Unlimited. Now, what I'm actually really excited about is this kit right here. Oh, I don't think you can see the cursor. I turned it off, but that's okay. But you can see me highlighting it right here, and it is the Tamiya version, the CC02 version. So I'm going to be looking for this in my hobby store. I don't hardly buy anything online anymore. I just go to the hobby store and try to support my local hobby store. So I'll be looking for this. Kit looks really good. I'm sure the bodies are both great. Traxxas makes some really detailed bodies. And I'm sure this Tamiya is going to look good as well. I'm sure this is going to be smaller wheelbase than this for sure. The CC02 can't be as long a wheelbase as that. All right, so that's pretty cool. I don't know much about Arma and all that stuff. I'm not a big fan of monster trucks. I like the stunt trucks, but it's nothing I'm going to run out and buy. Let's Let's see, not into drag either. I sold a lot of RCs lately, and oh, this is cool. Oh, it's back order already. Now, this is a Phaser Mark II. This is not a body that I would buy. I have the Challenger, which I actually already sold. And it's already kind of longish, kind of, fishtails and kind of awkward. This, I can only imagine how badly it drives. But it's a cool body. But I will show you the one that I would actually want to get if I were to get another Phaser. I just didn't. I love the Challenger, but it just was just too long. Everything was nothing fit on it. It just hard to tune. It was just didn't do it for me. Let's see. I will probably find that the other phaser I want on the Kyosho website, which I have coming up. I just have to remember how to toggle tabs. There's some TTO2 kits, TTO2D kits coming out that are really good looking. This one is actually a great deal, $159 Civic body. For some reason, they're the newer bodies. They're like $300. I think I saw a Skyline. It's probably in here or another website. It's like $300 for the same kit, TTO2D, with the R32 or R33 body. I don't remember. It was like $300. I didn't understand why. But let's see. I haven't got into the whole 124 small scale, 1/8, 1/6. I'm still at the 110. I'm still the 110 guy. I have like 1/8 nitro buggy, and that's it. All right, I'm not gonna go through every page. I'm not into boats either, but I think they're pretty cool. Planes and boats are pretty cool. If I could afford, if I had the space, I would try it. I'm a bit interested in the TRX4M. Well, I have the Traxxas tab coming up. We'll look at it together because I don't know much about the like I said, I haven't, other than briefly looking at the emails every week. So I don't every week. Wasn't really paying attention. Let's see. I always thought this was a pretty good platform, the Traxxas Vortec 2.0. The layout is just like the TTO2 and all the other, plastic tub chassis, but I always thought it was a pretty decent quality, especially chassis. I don't know how good it drives, but I had one. I never opened it. I sold it. I like the Mini Z's, but they're so expensive, and I just don't see the need for one. But I would love to have one. Let's see. This Kyosho monster truck. I mean, I think I've seen one in person at a hobby store. It looks really good. But again, it's impractical to me. I'm not gonna. If I was only gonna have one RC car, it wouldn't be that for sure. Vanquish. I'm sure it's a great brand. This Phaser Mustang looks really good. I just love those big spoiler bodies. Let's see. This is the one I sold. It's a longer wheelbase than the other phasers, and it just wasn't doing it for me. I don't know what that is. Let's see. There's how many versions of these Broncos are there? I think I've seen like 4 already. Let's see, UDR. This is another one that I really am interested in, but I'm not gonna buy. I like short course trucks. That's no secret. I've always liked them. Okay, they're not out yet. Okay, we'll take a look. Like I said, I have the Traxxas tab. I'm interested now. Now that you brought it up, I'm interested to see what it is. Maybe it's a shorter wheelbase. We'll see. And this is just one. It just looks like a great value. It's $200. Brushed. I think this is it comes with this is ready to run, and I'm sure right out of the box it's gonna be fun. I mean, compared to a Slash, I mean, it looks like a great deal. Gen's Ace. I like Gen's Ace. I don't know much about these. These are bashing batteries. I think of all the brands, I think Traxxas I know least about. I just know a lot of them look exactly the same, and I can't tell them apart. Like I can look at these two, and I wouldn't know the difference. But I know there's a lot of Traxxas enthusiasts out there who will just get really upset at me for just saying that. But it's true. I just don't know that much about it. The Low C22 platform. It's so flex. It's so. What's the word I'm looking for? I've had a 22 buggy, truggy, and the short course. It's so versatile. You can do anything with it. And now 22S drag chassis, incredible. There's a new enduro that I really like, and I'll show you guys in coming up. So I'm not going to go through every tab, every page here, but I do want to remind everybody that if you are shopping on Amain, if you are not signed up already for their newsletter, definitely do so. If you're into RC, and you can always search for coupons. Did I search coupon or coupons? I think they both work. And you will find the coupons for the month, and I use these as much as possible. So this is a little bit over 10% off. This is 10% off, and this is also 10%. So the deal of the month is $15 off 125. That's more than 10% off, and 125. I think $99 is free shipping, so that would get you free shipping and $15 off. So that's definitely something you should use if you're looking to buy something on Amain. And there are some exceptions to some manufacturers, but whatever you're buying, just give it a shot. My experience with Amain has always been positive. They've always helped me out whenever I needed any help, either before or after sale. If I had a question before, I've actually chatted with an agent here who actually went into the stockroom and checked something for me. I think I was asking about if a certain lubricant was in a tube or in a tub, and he actually went to the back and looked for me and told me. So I really appreciate their customer service before and after sale. One time I think I had a issue with I think it was the body magnets. You know, the magnets that Protoform has, these body markers magnets. I actually received one the magnet was cracked, and they just sent me a new one. No questions asked. I showed them a picture. No questions asked. They just shipped me a new one. So it's great. I enjoy buying from Amain. So let's see if I know the keybinds for switching tabs. All right. Excuse me, had a little coughing spell there. Yeah, that's another leftover symptom from COVID is coughing. Unfortunate. So Horizon, very controversial. Again, I've always had luck with Horizon, never had any problems. This is probably a little while ago. It was probably like 3 years ago. I bought something from Horizon. I think it was like an axial. I forgot what it was. Probably like a bumper or something. I don't remember what it was exactly. And then, again, something broke. They took care of it. No questions asked. They're not going to give you a hard time. And I buy from Horizon. I buy Tamiya kits sometimes from Horizon, like the really cheap ones, like $99, $100. They're all over the place, so I just get them from a hobby store. The ones that are a little bit rare, I just wait. I just ask my hobby shop to get it for me, and then they pick up an extra one or two, and then they sell them off, and I'm just helping the whole overall Tamiya ecosystem by ordering it from them. So I appreciate they doing that for me. So let's look at. I'm only a RC car guy. If you're into planes and boats and everything else, great. Even in RC cars, I'm very narrow into the 110. Um, I can't say I'm a basher, but I have a slash. I like off-road dirt, tracks. I'm not much super basher kind of guy. I'm more of a on-road track person. I don't do any drag racing. I used to love crawling, and I really want to get back into it. I sold every single crawler that I have except for the TRX4 and the Rampage. Was this ECX Rampage that very few people got. But that was my first crawler. I wasn't going to sell it. And of course, out of all the crawlers that I had, I think the TRX4 is my favorite. I wasn't going to sell that either. It's a TRX4 Sport. Um, so let's go through that. Let's see. You're not going to find any Traxxas products here. You're going to find the Axial, Arma, and all the Horizon brands. Let's see what's new from Axial. This is exciting. Okay, no, that's not a link. Let's see. Is there a what's new link here? Nope. Okay, no problem. Let's see. Up to 40% off Arma. New in stock. What is this? This is Axial Honcho. This is 6 scale. I saw this in an email. I couldn't believe this is probably one of the most popular SCX 10-2 bodies. This probably goes, I don't know how many years, like 10 years. This is probably one of the first bodies. The Honcho is so popular. It's a good looking body. It's just a cab with a truggy back, a cage in the back. Just a good looking body. And in 6 scale, I haven't seen it in person yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not into 6 scale. I barely have room for 10 scale crawlers. So what is this? SCX 10-3. Oh, K10. Nice. That is a good looking body as well. So let's take a look down here. These are the current specials. Builders kit. They're still selling this, huh? It's $179 with a coupon. That seems like a great deal. Not into the 7 scale. I'm not into Arma, period. But if you want one, there it is. I sold this. I got one when it first came out in 2019. I didn't like it. I just didn't like the way it drove. Funny thing is, I sold it, and the person who bought it from me gave me a bad review on eBay because he said I built the transmission wrong, this and that, and I told him I just built it exactly the way it came out of the box, and this was like 3 years ago. I drove it once, put it away. I don't know why you're mad at me, but anyway, I got a negative review because he said I built. There was something wrong with it. I don't know. I have no idea. And here is the Capra Trip. The same thing. It is the same thing. I thought that was the extra long one. It's just the red one. So these are the same. Outcast. Again, I don't know much. Oh, here's that. True Honcho. If I have $1,100, I would not be buying a RC car. That's just me. God bless if you can afford it. And actually, this would be a really tough choice between these two. But it'd be cool if you were able to get a 6 scale, 10 scale, and a 18 or 24 scale SCX 10. That'd be really SCX. That'd be really cool. And then maybe drive the 1-to-1 as well. That'd be really cool. That's not me though. These large scale short course trucks, the gas ones, man, they're big. I've seen one in person. They're huge. Let's see. I think there's a new 8 coming out. I see a lot of emails and stuff like that. Where's the what's new? I want to see what's new. If it doesn't have it, we'll just skip to the next new releases. Here we go. Planes are great. That's a good looking plane. TLR Tune Typhoon. I don't know. I don't know what my opinion. I don't have a positive opinion about Armas being on in races at all. It's just my experience is these things are super heavy, and when they crash into something else, it's like it just doesn't end well for the light fast buggies. That's this is my opinion. I don't know what TLR tune really does for it. Maybe it's faster making jumps. I have no idea. That's a good looking plane. I wonder what the difference between these two. This 80 millimeter, this is 8. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe this is a brushless or something like that. Or better electronics. Let's see. Oh, that's a good looking body. That's a GTR body for drag. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about a GTR drag body. But this looks nice. Yeah, Nissan. I guess that would be a Frontier. Let's see, what's this? Mustang. Oh, this is the plane that I really like, the Beechcraft. These would be cool. I mean, I don't know anything about planes. I don't even know what the difference is between these two. What the $30 is. I don't buy Horizon Electronics, Spectrum, or Dynamite. I don't buy either one of those. Let's see. Deadbolt looks good. I don't know if I'm gonna find anything interesting here. Let's see. Arma Sentin. Again, I'm not much. It's funny they sell team associated stuff though. There's just the limitless body. A lot of planes, new stuff in planes. All right, let's see if there's anything that I would be interested in. Probably not. Let's see. So I'm not going to hold my breath here. So let's see. No by new, but I don't see. These are just the same cars over and over again. Is this the new one? I'm out. I've been out of RC for a while, and I really haven't been paying attention to 8th scale buggies at all, Nitro or otherwise. All right, so let's move on from Horizon. I just don't see anything. Of all the stuff that they have, I just don't see anything that I'm interested in. Doesn't mean they're not good. Nothing I know about. All right, so here is Traxxas Ego Sandwich. Let's take a look together. TRX4M. So what is this about? Let's see. Let's take a look at what is this M thing going on here. Is this smaller? Oh, it's smaller. Oh, that's super cool. So the M is for mini, I guess. So they're just competing with axial. Oh, that's cool. I don't know. Are you gonna buy one, Sandwich? Because these look pretty cool. I'm not sure. I'm gonna buy one. I'm not. I mean, the Bronco body looks cool. If you buy one, let me know. Let me know how you think about it. Let's see. Wow, these are pretty cool. Let's see how many bodies they have. I think it's gonna be just the Bronco for now. Oh, they have. I think they have the Land Cruiser. Or is it that Bronco? Let's see. Oh, the Defender is and the Bronco. So there's two of them. Oh, that's a tough one. I like both of these bodies. In stores this November. Wow, I think these are going to sell really well. $149. That's great. Competition is always good. How much are the axial versions. Let's see. Let's go to Cars and Trucks, Rock Crawlers. Let's go to, is there a scale? Scale. 128, 124. How much are these guys? So the axial ones are 134. That's pretty competitive. 150. So this is the Bronco, right? 159. And compare this to the... Oh, and then there's the Enduro. 128 scale. Enduro's 128. This is 124 and this 128. So 24th scale. Kyosho's 28th scale. So I guess 24th scale is kind of where the sweet spot is. Let's see. And these are 18 scale, and it's $10 cheaper. Oh. 180 motor. Brushed, I'm sure, you know, can't go wrong with Traxxas. You know, they put out a good product. There's a lot of things I don't like. There's a lot of things I don't agree with. But, you know, if you just want to take it outside and play, you can't go wrong with Traxxas. I'm sure there's some weak spots, maybe the servo or whatever, you know, that you may need to replace, but you know the parts are going to be there. You know somebody's going to be able to fix it. So that's kind of the positive about buying Traxxas. I don't think you're still there, Sandwich, but it's okay. Let's see what else they have. Let's see what else Traxxas has going on. Let's see. All right. Excuse the coughing spell. Let's see. Model showroom. What else do they have? This TRX4 High Trail Edition. This is the heavy duty extreme upgrader kit for the Haas, Rustler, and Slash 4x4. Cool. Why don't they just make it heavy duty to begin with? You never know. That's just my opinion. Sledge accessories. Like I said, if I saw a picture, there's a picture of all of the Traxxas kind of trucks, one stacked on top of the other, and I wouldn't be able to tell them, like the Max, T-Max, and all those stacked on top of each other, and I just couldn't tell them apart. But that's just me. I'm sure somebody who's more knowledgeable would know. So, you know, these pro graphics are interesting. There are some colors that Tamiya, you know, the rattle cans don't have. One day I'm going to come up to a color where there's no rattle can, and I'm just going to pick this up and give them a try. And maybe if I get it's probably going to be a crawler, because, you know, usually I just paint my on-road cars just the Marlboro livery, the white and the neon red, fluorescent red. So I don't think it's going to be something I'm going to use the Traxxas paint for, but maybe a crawler in the future. I will try to use that, see how they are. There's some accessories. I'm sure these are all well made. I have nothing bad to say about Traxxas, except some cars. There's just too many cars. I mean, I have 2, 3 in my lifetime, and it's fine. I have a Slash. If I had to give away all my cars, sell all my cars, and only keep one, I would keep my Slash. If I had to give what I already did, I already sold all my crawlers, and I kept the TRX4. There's nothing wrong with Traxxas. It's just don't know much about it. Let's move on to the next one. It's Control. Okay, so Tamiya. I don't know if you're still there, Sandwich, but here we go. Let's look at the Tamiya trucks. make sure I am still have volume. All right, radio control Tamiya. I didn't see. I looked at this last night. I didn't see anything exciting other than the Nitro that I'm going to get to pretty soon. Plasma Edge, I already have one, but this with the Tamiya electronics is pretty cool. How were those Tamiya electronics? I remember you bought a whole servo and everything, and I wonder how those were. Oh, and there are, you know how we both like the WRX? There are two other ones that are coming out that we need to get. There is a TTO2, another WRX coming out. I think it's the older one. I forgot what year it is. And then Kyosho has a Phaser WRX that's coming out or is out already. That is newer than the Monte Carlo. So we'll take a look at that. I have Kyosho coming up, I think. Let's see, TO6. I don't like the lay down shocks. I just have not gotten a lay down shock car that I like. I just don't like the mechanics or the physics of lay down shocks. I just like them going up and down. I think they just makes more sense to me when the shocks are up and down, and it just rocks with the car. It just makes life easier. But that's just me. Maybe they're better. I don't know, but I just don't like them. Let's see. So this is the okay. Well, that's a good looking body. GTR. I sold this. I sold it because this is a DTO2 chassis. And if you're wondering how I can tell or how I know, if you look at down here, when I mouse over something down here, it will have the prefix for the chassis. So right here, when I mouse over this, you'll see that it's a DTO2. Is it in frame? It may not be in frame. Let's see. It's not in frame for you guys. Sorry about that. But this is a DTO2. And I got the DTO2 Tundra, or the Titan truck. So I sold this. A lot of these are just the same chassis. I wish these trucks are not so expensive because I want to build one maybe when I'm older. I sold my Raikiri. It was a TTO2RR. I sold that as well. Not my favorite chassis, to be honest. The RR was not my favorite. Same with this. I sold this one as well. I sold the Formula E. I just didn't like the TCO1 chassis. I just lay down shocks. That's enough said. It's the lay down shocks. Unimog. This is the Sierra 01 version. Lunchbox. Oh, black lunchbox is cool. I have to finish building this. This is a TTO2 version. It'd be interesting to compare it to the XV01. I want to compare the XV01 to XV02. I seen one in my hobby shop. I will try to. It's kind of expensive, but I'll try to pick one up sometime soon. CCO1? Oh, MF01. Oh, there's an MF01. I sold that as well. I sold the MF01 Ford Escort. I liked it. I drove it. It was fine. It was fun, but I just wasn't crazy about the look of the body. This is actually looks like it's higher clearance. This actually might be pretty cool. The frog. I have a used frog, like an old frog with the analog ESC, and I have not. It was just so dirty, I didn't want to touch it, but I haven't refurbed it yet. I wanted to convert it to a Subaru Brat, but we'll see how that turns out. That's another project that I can work on. I don't know what this is, TBO VVDS, but it looks cool. Is this shaft driven? I'm going to click this one. Is this shaft? It is shaft. Huh. I wonder how good this is. $800 looks cool. Oh, is this a drift? Is this? Oh, this is a drift spec. Wow. I mean, the angle is nothing compared to, like a Yokomo, but that's pretty cool. I've never seen this one before. Very cool. All right. Let's see. Tamiya website's always very slow. I don't know why. I wish I can work for Tamiya and just manage the website for them. I would make it more accessible, make it easier to navigate. I don't know if I've ever bought anything from Tamiya.com, USA.com. Be interesting. I still have this. I haven't driven it yet, but I like this build. I like the quality of the build. I like this. This is one I kept because I wanted to drive this before I sold it. There's some cars I built it. I like the holiday buggy. I built it. I sold it. I wasn't that excited about it. I was like, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, but I wasn't excited about it, so I sold it. Let's see what else I've got here. Again, Tamiya, please make your website a little bit faster. The Bronco, we looked at this on the Amain website. I will pick this up. How come it was like $200 less on Amain? I have this in storage. I have the Wild One Blockhead edition in storage. I have not. It's still sealed. I haven't opened it. I don't know when I'm ever going to build it. All right, here we go. You're not there anymore, Sandwich. But here we go. Here is the Nitro Rtr 604. I'm sure it's going to be cheaper. When it comes out, it's not going to be $600. This doesn't look very sophisticated, to be honest. It's just first impression, okay? First impression. This looks like a plasticky Tamiya, like a TT, not even a TTO2. It looks like a MO5, MO6 with a nitro engine. I am not. This chassis I'm not impressed with, and I hope it's not $600 when it comes out. And this body, why does this look so small? This looks kind of weird. Is this new or is this? Let me see. Hold on. Can I press it? I don't have the buttons to go back on. I'm relying on keybinds right now. Let's see. Let's go back. Okay, so is this 10 scale? I hope it's 10 scale. But anyway, that's pretty cool body. This is a TTO2, I think. A TTO1. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I see Tamiya's coming out with more RTRs, which is good. Just bringing more people in the hobby. I like this chassis. I like this body. I like this kind of truggy looking body. It reminds me of one of my first RC cars on the ECX circuit. I had a lot of ECX cars when I was starting. I just like, they were inexpensive, and they did what I was trying to do. So this aggro shot looks pretty cool. I hope it's not too expensive. Maybe I'll pick it up. Let's see. This is the Titan that I have. I'll build this. I don't know if I paid that much for it. I think I only paid like $170 for it. Tamiya USA.com price always much higher. This is the R32. Is this the TTO2D? Yeah, this is the drift spec. This is 302, but maybe it's only like $100, $200. But this looks really good. I like the R32, R33. I think those two are probably my favorite. Let's see. Plasma Edge. I am thinking about selling my Plasma Edge, but it doesn't look like it's worth a lot of money. But just to make room. I sold a lot of cars just to make room. And just so that it's not like a ridiculous amount of cars. And then once I sell them, I feel like I can buy more. I just keep buying more. I just feel guilty about it. So this is like a buggy with monster truck tires, and I'm interested in this Mad Bull, but I'm not like excited. I want to see how it drives. I imagine it's not going to be super quick, but it's just interesting to see like monster truck tires on a buggy. That's just interesting to me. But I wouldn't go out and spend money on it. Well, maybe if it's like $100, I might think about it. But we'll see. All right, there's a lot of RTRs. All right, I don't love the M chassis. TTO2 I have like too many of, so I wanted this. I actually ordered this in like, was it this or the trash truck? I don't remember. One or the other. But I actually had it in the in that black and chrome one, and I went to pick it up, and I just couldn't pull the trigger. It like sold the next day, so I didn't feel bad. I wanted something else. I think that kit came when something else came, and I couldn't afford both, obviously, and I picked whatever else it was. It was probably like the phaser or something. I don't remember. It was a while ago. It was like 2-3 years ago. This is pretty cool. This is let's click it, because I've seen this before. This isn't super new, but it's pretty cool. I just like military vehicles. When I was young, I built Tamiya tanks and stuff. I don't know about these two mirrors. I wouldn't put those on, or hopefully that is not plastic. That's like a little metal mirror, but even then I wouldn't put it on. I mean, you're just asking for breakage. All right, let's see what else Tamiya has. I was excited to go through the Tamiya site. I'm not going to go through 9 pages, though. I just want to find that Nitro. Oh, my gardeners outside. Not my gardeners. The gardeners for the community decided to come back. They were doing the bushes outside this morning. Otherwise, I would have started earlier. But it does tell me that I need to kind of hurry up before they get right under my window here. I'm scrolling to find the Nitro. I don't think that truck was RC. Let's see. Quickly. Ah, they're right under me now. They're almost there. Okay, here we go. Here is the Rtr coming soon in July. Let's take a look at this. I apologize for the gardeners. Nothing I can do about it. So this looks a little bit better. This looks a lot more like the Kyosho. So maybe I will pull the trigger and buy one of these when it comes out. It says Rtr. I wonder if it comes with a body. I hope it does. Committed to promotion. Glow engine. Rtr. Yeah, this does come. I don't know what that means, but okay. I think my time is going to be cut short here because of the garners, but let me find the things that I want to show. I have this. I will build this one day. Oh, I think this is the dump truck that I was talking about, the black and chrome one. The 4-wheeler. That looks cool. Come on, where is that Nitro? I think there was another one. So I guess I may not be streaming on Monday after all. I may be streaming on Sunday. Okay, here's the other one, I think. It may be the same. This looks like it's just a shorter wheelbase version. No, actually, chassis does it look the same? So I'm looking forward to these TG10 MK2. So I'm looking forward to this. All right, so let's move on to. Let's move on to. Oh, this is really cool too. This Cayenne. That is pretty cool. I wonder what chassis this is. DFO1. I'll do another stream, maybe talk about these another time. 5, 6. All right, here's Kyosho. And here is that phaser that I was telling you about, Sandwich. This is the 2006 WRZ, and there was an older one. I forgot. I didn't see it. I probably just skipped over it. A TTO2, I think, version of it. So the other phaser that I wanted to show you was the phaser Skyline. This one. So this is the other phaser that I would buy. Actually, I would buy this one over the WRX. I love these old classic saloon car bodies, like the 70s Japanese saloon cars. I just love these. I wish I got this instead. Well, this wasn't out, obviously, when I got the Challenger, but this is super cool. But, all right. So, I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to stop there because it's getting way too loud on stream to talk about RCs. And I think I've kind of gone about an hour, maybe a little bit less already. So I'll try to do this again. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday morning instead. But if you're watching or if you're not, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you as well. And I'll try to do this again. If you have any feedback, if you want to see anything else, you want to hear anything else, want me to go through any other cars, any other brands, Amazon deals, eBay finds, whatever you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments below. I'll be happy to read through them and see what you guys want to talk about. And hopefully in the future I can stream on YouTube and Twitch, and we can kind of have some interaction together. So look forward to hearing from you, everybody. Thanks for watching, and click subscribe, drop a like, turn on notification and all that. So thank you. I'll see you guys in the next stream.